Hi, I'm Belinda. Welcome to Belinda's Baubles. Today is Vlogmas Day 13, and it's my day off. And what have I been up to today? Let's see. I've been prepping some stuff. I had all sorts of plans for today. It's now about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Have I gotten any of those done? Maybe one. That's about it. It is not, my day hasn't gone the way I had planned, but that's okay. It happens that way. What I'm wanting to do this weekend is make the Beautyberry jelly. And so it's going to go over the course of several days that you guys are going to see things, because I think all I'm going to get done today is I've been watching some videos because I've never done canning myself. My mom and my aunt always did canning, but we got under their feet. They would send us out. So I just saw everything in the background. And I'm wanting to do a bath canning and not pressure cooker canning. I just don't trust the pressure cooker as far as for canning, and I don't have a manual pressure cooker, so that took it out. What I have is a couple of smaller pots, and one of my friends has loaned me a couple of larger stock pots, and I have little 4-ounce jars that I bought years ago to make, what was I making in them? Peppermint cheesecake. It was white chocolate peppermint cheesecakes that I made for a girls' night. And I had bought 3 dozen of these cans. So I used 1 dozen, and I still have 2 dozen that I never use. So I got them out of the cabinet, and right now they're in the dishwasher as far as the jars to freshen them up, and the pots are freshening up. And I had purchased just a small, I think about $15, maybe a little less, just a kit with a few things in it that I would need. And since I didn't have standard size stock pots or canning pots, I don't have the wire stuff to go underneath the cans or the jars to keep them off the bottom. So I found where someone said that I could use silicone food grade trivets. And I was able to get those for cheap. And those came in. So they're also in the dishwasher washing, because they are dishwasher safe as well. So those will go in the bottom of the pot. And now that I have multiple pots, I should be able to maybe make close to a dozen jars of Beautyberry jelly. Now, what is a Beautyberry, you may be asking? Well, this is a fruit-bearing tree or bush or shrub. I'm not quite sure what it's distinguished as or designated as, but this is the American Beautyberry. There's also a Japanese one. And I'll have some video here where I'm actually gathering. It was located next to the cabin, and I went out and I gathered up some of the fruit. Now, I did make sure this was edible and everything, and my friend Angela has actually made jelly from it before. But it was the plant was used by Indians or Aborigines, the original people from our neck of the woods here, and they used it for eating. They used the leaves to make an insect repellent, and I'm wanting some of these myself. So I started out with about a dozen little cut off sticks that I was trying to propagate. I am down to, I think, 6 that have roots in one pot, and one of them has leaves. I'm so excited about it. I've told you guys about this a little bit already, but just in case there's anybody new. So this is the process I'm wanting to do. And so for you, it's going to be about over 3 days probably. But today I'm wanting to just make the juice from the berries. And I've read that I can put that into the refrigerator and then bring it up to a boil tomorrow, where tomorrow we'll actually make the jelly. And then the following day, after it's had time to set, we'll take a look and see how it did. and at that point be able to try it. So this should take up content for 3 days. How about that? All right. But first off, I have a couple other things. So right now, I went to Hobby Lobby. I went out in this traffic. It is crazy out there over in the shopping area. Seaver and Sam went with me too. It wasn't as busy as I expected inside the store. People were kind of spread out, but it was still a bit crazy. And I went over there specifically because my friend that I had done some how-to videos, I drew her name for the work Secret Santa. So guess what she's getting? All she has right now that she's been working on is she's making a cotton dishcloth or washcloth. That's her starting project. So I'm getting her something with a little bit of color. I bought this at On the Lamb Yarn Shop the other day, Cascade Yarns Cherub Erin. I mean, look at that. Oh. And I got her 2 of those so that she can make a hat or a scarf, or, you know, she can expand out a little bit. Crinkling coming. But anyways, I went to get a couple of things at Hobby Lobby. A few more things followed me home. So we're going to start with my little starter kit first for her. If I can dig around in here, bear with me.
A few moments later.
I tell you what, I'm going to get a little organized here. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you some video from what all I saw at Hobby Lobby. Okay, I hope you had a fun time shopping with me at Hobby Lobby. And now I'm going to show you what all came home with me. So you know about these, which came from On the Lamb Yarn Shop. Well, what I also found for her was basically a project bag or an organizer. And I'll already tell you, I went over the budget for work, but I was having too much fun. Okay, so this is what it is. And it's not real big, but it's got all these great pockets in it. On every single side, there are pockets. And for a starter crocheter, or even if it was a knitter, this is a good little starting point for her to be able to organize some of her things. So the yarn is going in here. I also purchased some I Love This Yarn print. This is in Kaleidoscope. It's got all these fun colors. And this is just a worsted weight acrylic. And you get 252 yards to 142 grams. So I'm going to use half of this, and I'm going to make her a hat. And it's going to go in here as well. I'm just going to make it on the knitting machine real quick. And with it, I'm going to put a pom-pom. I may have gotten a few pom-poms. And the weird thing was, you had all these pom-poms together. Here's 3 black pom-poms. To me, they're all Yarnology. They all look the same, right? They all are the loop ones. I don't see any difference, do you? This one might look a little tiny bit bigger, but it may just be because those are squashed. I have $1.99, $2.29, and $1.99. 6-inch, 6-inch. And each one is the exact same product number. They're identical. But one of them I had to pay $2.29 for. Now, it was crazy up there, and I just didn't want to, I was ready to leave, so I didn't fight over this. But then this over here, I got 2 white ones. Again, these are 6-inch. These are $2.29. So apparently a couple of these black ones had been there for a while, and the price has gone up since then, and they didn't put a sticker on it or anything. So, but I mean, these 6-inch pom-poms still at $2.29. I wish they had the snap, but still, for a faux fur big pom-pom, it's not anywhere near as nice as this one. This hat yarn is, I think, Cardinal from Chicken Lady, the Chicken Lady yarn, which she sent me a note the other day on here. I am enjoying, and I got this pom-pom from her. I think I paid maybe about $10 for this pom-pom, but it's actually bigger than the 6-inch. It's really, really dense, and I love it. It's got the snap. I was very happy with the price on that one. Okay, so she's got a black jacket, so she's going to get a black pom-pom. Okay, so then she only has I think 1 crochet hook that I've given her so far, and that's the only one she has. So she has, 1 skein of yarn, 1 crochet hook, and that's it. So these are my favorite. The Yarnology Deluxe or Luxury Crochet Hook. They're plastic, ergonomic, has some rubber on here. I've never had one break on me. They've bent a little bit, but they've never broken on me. But I have worn the rubber off from use. But I wanted to give her, I'm going to take the price off here. Have a lovely hole punch over here with a magnet attached. Huh. So I'm going to take the hole punch and get rid of the price. So these are going to go around the outside. I'll put these around the outside of her basket. And I got her, what all did I get her? A US G, H, I, and J, the ones that I use the most. So that's a 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, and a 5.5mm. So those are those 4 crochet hooks for her to play with and start her collection. Now I'm also going to go through my cabinet over here and maybe get her a couple of other little things to go in there. But I think I've got a pair of craft scissors, something like that, to really get her started. None of this was on her sheet of things that she wanted for from her Secret Santa. But then she didn't know it was going to be me. And then I have 2 crochet projects going on right now, both of them using a G hook. So I've been passing it back and forth. So I got myself another G so that I'm not having to chase when I want to use one project or the other. I'm not having to chase down my crochet hook. There's mine. And all the rest of these are mine. Or whatever I end up doing with them. Okay. So I was also looking, Yarnology has some 18-inch, are they 18 or 16? 16-inch. Look at my glasses here. 16-inch knitting needles. And there's the short ones. Pull them out. But they have like the clear plastic wire in between. But they have a little bit of curve on them, so they're good. They're good for hats. And every once in a while, I'm having trouble as far as running into wanting to make a hat, not having the needles, having to chase things down, and just needing something on there. So this is a US 2, 2.75mm, and a US 1, 2.5mm. And yeah, they're not the best, but $1.49 and $1.79, they're not going to be the absolute best. But if I warm this up, they should bend a bit. But I figured this would be a good time to just try this out. But in a pinch, especially if I was going to travel or something, I'd rather lose $1.79 or $1.49 needle than I would my nice ones that I really prefer. Okay. All right, so I went over to their gift baskets. And what I kept seeing when I saw those gift baskets was project bags. So these were half price. So it's listed at $5.99. So for $2.50, for $3 basically, I'm getting a 15 by 22 inch drawstring Christmas bag. And this would be perfect for a cardigan or a sweater, something along those lines. I mean, look at that. Canvas bag. Got it on both sides. Nice drawstring with some fabric and a couple of little tiny pom-poms. Yeah, that's not a gift bag. That is a crafter's project bag, right? So I'm going to find something to put in here because I know I've got my Advent stuff and I'm working on that some, but I really want something else to work on. So we're going to find something. I started a Christmas sweater this summer, and I really haven't gotten anywhere on it. So I think that's going to go in this bag and pull it up to the front so that maybe by next year I'll be able to wear it. What do you think? Okay, so only one other thing. I kept seeing all this gorgeous thick garland and everything, but I have a 4-foot tree. Okay, so I just had to knock out the sound there for you guys. I'm sure you're thankful. Ooh. This glass top table. So these are, how long are these? 108 inches. So almost 3 meters. And it's got a little bit of ribbon in there. And the mirror balls. And I figured this would be so much fun. So I got 2 of these. They were half price also. So $5.99 for 2 of them. So at least 5 meters of this. So that will encourage me, hopefully, to go decorate my Christmas tree. So I went and got the Christmas lights out, got them plugged in, started wrapping them on the tree, and then remembered. I got this tree for one reason. Can you guess what it is? It's fiber optic. That way I wouldn't have to string lights on it again. This thing could have been lit up for over a week. Well, at least it started. Oh, one other thing. I got a big red, I love this yarn, Super Saver. There is a delivery person at work that we really do like, so I'm going to make him a hat, $4.99, and it was 30% off, 100% acrylic, 355 yards, 199 grams. So this is equivalent to 2 skeins of yarn. So that's a pretty good deal. So I'll be able to make him a hat, and I'm going to crank it out. I'm not going, this is more for somebody that, is in my life permanently as a close friend or family or something like that, or if I'm doing donations. But if I'm doing donations, I'm going to do it. I'm going to crank it out. But this way, give him a little bit of something to show our appreciation, because he's stuck around longer than a lot of other delivery guys. All right, so after all this talking to you guys, you're probably wondering, what else is she up to today? Let's see, the shopping. We grabbed some lunch on the way back. I treated myself to Hawaiian Brothers. Have y'all ever tried that? Oh, I love the I think it's the Hawaiian chicken. Green onions and everything. And it comes with, sorry I didn't get you a picture, but it comes with some rice and also some macaroni salad. And I just get the small one. It's the perfect size for me. So I guess what else we should do is find day 13 in here. I have got to scan or wind these up today. I should be cleaning house, getting ready for family to come in next weekend. I don't want to. I've got to do it, so I'll put in a couple hours tonight, but I just don't feel like doing it right now. Ooh. a cedar moth block that looks like a moth. Now that's hilarious as far as you're trying to keep the moths away, so you put a moth in there with them. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is pretty. I wish I knew who all the dyers are on these, but they are some beautiful yarns. Ah, I love that blue in there, but it's also got that fuchsia and pink. This one's probably one of my favorites that I've had so far. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Sorry for the popping in this chair, onto a little bit of chocolate. I know I saw 13 sometime yesterday when I was looking for 12. Ah, up here by the Linder ball. That bear yesterday was really good. I was saying yesterday we hadn't gotten very many of these. One of the blocks. And this is just a milk chocolate Neapolitan. I don't know what I'm going to do when I don't have chocolate every day. What will life be like? Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my little visit to Hobby Lobby, my Saturday so far, and I'm going to add in some video here, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.